What is up, guys? It is Farmin' Fred, and we are back, guys. As you can see, we're on our UMRV map. In this video, I'm going to start planting corn, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a house tour. So with that being said, guys, let's get it. Alright, guys, so before we get started and really get out there, I'll give you a little tour here of the new place. I haven't got to show you guys the new house yet. So this is our, well, we'll start with this pickup, I guess. I bought this pickup off my dad. It's a 2000 and, I think it's 11. I believe it's an 11 Chevy Silverado. 3/4 ton Duramax diesel. I just basically built it the same way I got my other truck set up. I was going to put the High Country stocks back on this truck, put LTZs on this one, but then I really like that 5-spoke wheel, so I was able to find a good set on Marketplace, so I threw them on there, and then I bought a ranch hand bumper for it. So as you guys can see, we got pretty much a good setup going. There are still a few things I'd like to do, maybe tint the windows, and for sure put cab lights on it. But as of now, guys, it's sitting pretty much similar to the way that one is, which I absolutely love. We come in here, we got our shop part, garage part, whatever, just kind of full of tools and stuff. We can really do a lot of stuff out of here. Our little computer setup here where I play a little bit of farm sim here and there. We're going to jump into the house here. So guys, this is the master bedroom. And then if you move, let's see, if we move over to here, we have 2 closets. Then in here is our master bath, which is fairly large. I'm very I'm very happy with the way this house turned out. I do kind of miss the old house here and there, but this one's pretty good too. Then we just have our just our normal little bath here, just for anybody that wants to come and hang out, and then use the restroom. We have our kitchen, open concept here, with the living room and everything going right into each other. Then we're gonna move up into this upstairs here. We have our son's room here. Then we have a shared bathroom between my son and my daughter, and then my daughter's room here. So it's a really nice setup, and I'm really happy with it. We just have sliding door that goes right out to the back porch here. Just a nice area to hang out and chill. Very happy with it. We'll move out to the front here, and yeah, it's pretty simple house, guys, but very happy with it. And yeah, I don't know. It's as easy as that. We are going to start planting, like I had mentioned before. We got the 8530 hooked up to the 24-row Kinsey, and got the seed tender hooked up to our pickup, which I just recently bought the seed tender, guys. It's an Underverf, and I decided to go all black with it. I really like the look on the white pickup. I think it looks very sharp, and it's about 6 o'clock, so we're going to try to go get it at least started on corn today. Not sure how far we're gonna get, but let's go get started on it, guys. We have a lot of stuff to be doing. I'm still kind of in the process of wanting to maybe move all my cows over back to here, and then yeah, we're hauling manure and everything. As you can see, our manure spreader and tractor are sitting there. We're in the middle of hauling manure, and sad story, guys, but the 4440 decided it does not want to pull the manure spreader down the road, so I'm in the process of getting that back home. I don't know what's going on with it, but it just kind of like, I guess like stalled out and just doesn't want to run very good right now. But guys, we own quite a bit of ground, and we're renting quite a bit of ground this year. So I'll pull my little map up here. We ended up buying out a guy, and we bought field 27 and field 28, which is pretty much all one, just kind of split by the creek there. And that's kind of where we're going right now. We're actually going to pull into field 28 here and start planting corn. But we are renting field 37 and field 40 this year. So got kind of an add-on with that. But between that, I mean, that gained us like 400 acres. So it's a little bit more than I had in the past, which as you guys can see, that's field 27 is actually going to be oats. So we are going to start out by planting corn on field 28 here. Then I don't know what we're planting elsewhere. My brother-in-law wants to farm some of the ground that we have. I don't know if I'm debating on if I'm going to end up actually renting it to him or not, just because I'm pretty happy with what we've got. So we'll start going here at the 8530 and start planting some corn. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. It's a pretty nice day out today. A little windy, but overall really nice out up here, so I'm happy about that. Maybe do a little bit of outdoor activities today. We'll see what happens. But enjoying the fall weather now that we don't have snow on the ground, which is nice. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing the same. But here on UMRV, we are enjoying spring. We're getting stuff done on spring. Gonna get some planting done. And probably turn my flashers off. We've got the whole 24-row planter, guys. I did debate on doing something today. I'm not sure yet if we're going to do it or not, but I debated on playing some American Truck Simulator. Guys, I don't know if there's much interest in that game or not, but from the last video I made, it didn't seem like it got a whole lot, which I don't know if that's because we were just building the truck and we weren't actually doing any farming, any driving. Actually, we were just building the truck, so I don't know. But Farming Simulator is the go-to, so we'll probably just keep doing that. We might go over, guys, and help my brother-in-law in a little bit. It's his first year, so he is kind of still learning the ropes to everything. He's got that 7810, and I told him I'd swing by and look at he's having some issues with getting it hooked up to his planner and everything. Like the monitor and everything like that. He's got it like manually hooked up. It's just actually getting everything to sync together. So I told him I could swing by and check it out. I haven't ran that tractor for a long time, but we might actually swing by over there once we get to the end of the end rows here, just because we are right by him. I mean, they live right over there in our old place. I'm trying to figure out if I can rent my cattle facility off to somebody. I don't know. There's just really not going to be a need for it. I know when I started this series, guys, I was really wanting to do all cattle, and I mean, time and time again, I've been proven that I'm going to make more money off of doing the whole crop farming, I think, right now than the cattle. Just because, I mean, dry lot and cattle is expensive. We have to buy our hay, we can make some hay, but we have to buy a lot of hay, and it's just, I don't know, it's getting kind of expensive to do it. I want to still do it because I got the cattle yards up over at my place, but to have this whole facility here, it's not very ideal. And I mean, you guys saw in the last video, I mean, we were fighting the whole snow thing and just trying to get all the equipment over here in the snow. It's just huge pain, and we got to own twice as much cattle stuff. I mean, you got to own 2 feeder wagons because, I mean, it's not like I couldn't drive that on a daily basis, but now picture that in a snowstorm. You're trying to get your feeder wagon and tractor over here. I mean, that's just a huge pain in the butt. So doing it this way is easier, but at the same time, it'd just be nice to have one place, which is kind of why I wanted to move to my parents' place, because they had the setup for it. See, I didn't have the setup for it at my last place, which is why I ended up building that whole thing. So I don't know, I might end up selling it off or renting it out, or cost effective or not, I might end up tearing it down. I don't know yet. But we'll just keep rolling here. But then, yeah, I'm going to swing over there. I think they went out tonight for supper, if I'm right. He said they were going to go out for supper, so he's not going to be around, but I could still swing by and check out his tractor at least. I did tell him I was going to do that today, and I haven't gotten over there yet. I've been pretty busy with trying to get my planner set up and ready to go and make sure we're good to go, and swung down to my seed dealer's place, and I got some seed picked up, so the seed tender is full, and so when the tractor runs out of seed, we can grab some. And then I got a couple of liquid fertilizer totes laying around, some mini bulks, so we'll probably just get to the corner here and shut down for a second, and I'll just run across the road and we'll check that tractor out. If he hasn't cleaned it since my dad sold it to him, I don't know, we're probably gonna have to clean it, but I really do like that tractor. I'm actually really regretting it, not buying it, but at the same time, my dad kind of wanted us to sell it with the planner, so understandable, but I am a little salty just because now check both sides around, make sure nobody's coming. Our 4440 now, with that being its whole state of mind, it doesn't want to work. I kind of would like to have that 7810 around, which we do have that front wheel assist one around. Our some of our equipment, as you guys can see, is still here. We got our field finisher still here. 806 and auger obviously are still here. All of our heads are still here. Our semi's here. We got a lot of grain to haul out of them bins, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point in time. Okay, the 9500 or the 9600 is gonna be, I mean, unless I just jump in it here, and I was gonna kind of want to back it out and get it all kind of. I haven't ran this combine for so long. I do like this combine. It's just the Walker combine guy was just not ideal for me, and obviously now we farm a lot of acres. As you can see, though, we still got a lot of stuff up here. We got our mini bulks up here and stuff, and just back this over here for now. This is a nice combine, though. I'll let her run. I don't care. But yeah, our Thunder Creek fuel trailer is still here, but this is all his stuff now over here, so yeah, this thing hasn't been washed yet. So the monitor, he said, was kind of freezing up, so we'll play around with it a little bit. We're also gonna wash it off quick, just because I know we're only working on the inside, but It's driving me crazy that this tractor is that dirty. Okay. Yeah, we'll unfold the planter as well and set it down. Which this is a nice setup though. I know my dad was always really happy with it, so. Kind of see if we can get it set. I was kind of hoping, even though I think I'm going to end up farming all my ground this year, I was kind of hoping he'd have this thing going and I'd kind of pay him or, kind of have him custom farm for me, I guess, with his stuff. So this tractor is filthy. That's too bad too, because it's actually a really nice tractor. It's still dirty, but it'll be good enough. Planter's pretty clean though. But yeah, let's see here if we can get some stuff done for him here. So yeah, he's kind of got this whole ordeal of just messing around on the monitor, and he's got his harness coming in from the back there, which I believe he's running Green Star in this thing, so it'd be the same as. Oh my gosh, are you serious, guys? It says right here, if you go up to the little button over here, you guys can't really see as well as I can, but it says it just needs an update. So we'll start the update on that, and that should be why maybe he was having a problem with it freezing up, because it wasn't up to date. I don't know, but we'll have to leave the tractor run for that. We'll shut the combine off then if it's outside. I don't know, guys. It's a nice setup though. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of planting with this tractor and stuff, but then this combine over there, the 9600 is just sweet. But if that gets done updating, we might actually end up. If I drive this home tonight, I know, guys, it's not my stuff, but I don't care. They got their little retriever here, their Mahindra, so we're gonna drive this back over to our area. So I did just update his GPS for him. Then if I can leave my planter in the field and I can just drive this home. I know it's a little uncool of me, but at the same time, I'm letting him use my or I just updated his information for him and stuff. So we'll cruise this right over here to our tractor and make this good and easy. Worst case scenario, we just leave it right here, right, guys? And we just take our planter home still. It'll be okay. Okay, back to the whole plant routine here. We'll fire everything back up. Tractor was running, but we got to fire the planter back up. All right. Oh, man. There we go. Rolling on ahead. And we'll probably do 2 sets of end rows on this, and then we'll continue on with our rounds. I'm gonna have a lot of oats to take out this year, guys. The guy that farmed that last year had a bunch of oats put in before I started farming, which I don't know why, but I am gonna just take them out, and we'll get some straw bales off them and stuff for our cattle. So I don't know if we're gonna have to make very many corn stalks this year or not. I was just gonna try to whip around here and kind of start evenly again, but I'll just whip it right here and we'll start going. All right. Yeah, that setup in that 7810, I believe, is the same setup I have in this tractor. It's if not, it's super similar. But as you can see, my monitor does look a little different, and that's just because I am running the mine gets updated every time I see an update on it. So, his should look like this when it's done updating, or at least similar to it. But yeah, if that 7810, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of plant with that. Maybe we'll plant the home place with it. But at the same time, guys, we were so rushed this year to get everything done that I'm going to be kind of busting it. But in the 20, you got to figure we're going 24 rows. We're taking out a lot more ground at once with this thing. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty happy with the Kinsey planters. I really am. Honestly, I thought I'd trade it in for a John Deere by now, but yeah, this Kinsey is nice. Depending on, guys, it honestly was not as expensive as I thought it was going to be to rent this ground, and to buy, he gave it to me for a really good price. Compared to what I didn't really know what to expect, and I was telling you guys that I sold that Fendt 2-track, and I was like, we kind of got to buckle down here on money just because of the fact I don't know where I'm going to be sitting and what I'm going to, always have cash around is what I've been told. And just, you never know what's going to come. Your opportunity is going to come. You're going to have to take it. And I thought for sure it was going to be way more expensive than it was. So that being said, guys, honestly, I got a little bit of cash around now. We're going to be farming more, so our income is, I mean, hopefully our income is more since we're farming more. I mean, we're going to have more expenses, but at the same time, I think that that income is going to be nice, and I might be leaning towards buying another tractor here in the future. And I mean, we're getting kind of, not to say our stuff's getting outdated, but it kind of is that cap. I bought it just because I needed a tractor that was big, but at the same time, I needed to downsize, like, age a little bit with that Fent2 tract. And then we have our, for instance, we have this tractor here, which, not saying, guys, the 8530 is, I'm not dissing on it at all. It's a really nice tractor. It's just, it's gonna get to a point here where we need to get a little bit newer and stay a little bit in the game with as much ground as we're gonna be farming. So we'll get those last few rows there. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm really thinking hard about getting a newer tractor, or two new tractors, or that combine might have to go next. Honestly, I don't know. That I'm not saying that our S series is old by any means, but at the same time, it's getting a lot of hours on it. I mean, that thing gets, and now it's even going to get more hours on it. So either we're going to have to get a second combine to keep the hours off ours, or maybe buy a newer one. I've considered buying an X9 John Deere, to be honest, guys. I used to think I wanted another ST, or not an S series, but I wanted an STS series around, and then the S series as well, and run them together. I thought that would be really neat, but at the same time, guys, I mean, if we're over here and we're going to be running, those two combines, why not just get something new? But I have not heard great things. Not to diss on John Deere, I love John Deere stuff, but I've not heard great things about the X9s. Just the fact that they have a lot of material running in them, and they just don't have a big enough feeder house, and they get plugged a lot. And I heard when they run good, but when there's something wrong with them, they're not a nice machine to have around, which kind of scares a guy. I mean, they're sitting at close to $1 million. I know they are, and with heads, we'd be over $1 million. So it's like, you figure in, you're spending over $1 million on a combine total, and it's like, is it worth it if it's just gonna have problems? So I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but I do know that I for sure want to buy a new combine or get another one just to keep hours off mine. So I don't know yet. We'll see where we end up. Maybe a Class Lexion combine. I'm not sure. If it was, it'd have to be an older one. I cannot stand the clown colors. I gotta have a yellow and black one. So I don't know yet, guys. We're going back and forth on that. Or maybe I just trade my S series and try to find it. If I could buy, that'd be the thing though. If I could find like a 9870 STS with low hours on it, maybe I'd do that. But at the same time, now we're going back in time. But I don't know. I don't know yet, guys. We'll figure it out. But we'll start going on our rounds here. All right, guys. The video is going to be a little longer today. I guess I haven't really been paying attention to how long it is. But it is going to be a little bit longer. We'll kind of try to get some stuff done here. I was hoping to get this whole field done, which is take a while. So get to the end here and might call her a video. But at least we got started on corn planting, which I'm really happy about. And we'll try to pound the corn in as fast as we can, then go pound beans in, which I'm kind of hoping my brother-in-law will help me out a little bit, and he'll start helping me pound some corn in. But like that around their place there, that's going to be beans this year, and I'm not sure yet. Obviously, around the cattle facility is going to be beans. I mean, we're going to have a lot of bean fields this year, but I think we had more corn last year, so we're bound to have more beans this year. But yeah, I don't know, guys. We're going to be a little bit rushed. So I hope we can get it all done, but we're going to keep rolling on corn planting. Really happy with my 8530 though. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything huge right now happening. Closer to fall, maybe something on a combine, but if not, we'll just keep running the S series. So I don't know what to say, guys, but hope you enjoyed the video on getting started on corn planting, and it's exciting stuff. I'm really happy with that. Expect some more videos this week, hopefully. Not sure if they're going to be on UMRV, Westby, or Griffin, Indiana. But, guys, I will say this UMRV series is probably my favorite series, which is why I keep making videos on it, and not as many on Westby. I don't mind Westby, but right now I'm really having fun on UMRV. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. And like always, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.